The thing you didn't know you needed. Fall Tour 2013. And it was a fantastic tour. T, we got Tim here. We got Makita here. It's a full house.
It's a full house.
Tim, I'm going to let you take it off because you are the 3.0 expert of the crew.
I don't know about that, but 3.0, I mean, 2013 was a good year, I thought. Well, you know, the thing that sets it up for me was that was only 4 years after the return. And now maybe it's just because I'm getting old, but like to put it like now, it's been more than 4 years since 4.0 started, right? So like it felt fresh and exciting very much still at that point, right? Like the energy that started in Hampton in '09 was still going on in Hampton in 13, I think. And I don't know. The one thing I was thinking was how underrated of a year that is, because people talk about 3.0, they don't talk about 13 often. And specifically Fishman, I think he doesn't get enough credit for how great he was playing. It's kind of this cool level he ended up where he was older, right? So he wasn't doing all the crazy shit, but he wasn't too old where he was like slowing down. Cause like in like 18, 19, he starts to lose a step. So like he still had the chops, but he was a little more polished, like, you know, a little older, a little more mature in his playing. I really like Fishman in 13. I like this tour too. So I'm excited to talk about it.
Threw the man under the bus for the end of the decade though, huh? Lost his step.
Everybody know. I think he hurt his elbow or something. You know what I mean? He's still way better than I'll ever be in my life, but it's true. He lost the step.
What you got, Makita, about it?
I think 13 was kind of the resurgence for PHiSH in 3.0. I don't think like 09 through 12 was very strong outside of Dick's 12, which is probably the best Dick's, but I don't know. To me, I thought, you know, summer had some high and low spots, and this fall tour, I thought, really had more consistency and cohesiveness to it.
2012, they kind of regained the technical sharpness, is what I'm thinking. And then 2013 became the more patient.
It started in 11, really, the technical. There were like it was like a jamless year in 11, but they really were like honing in on focusing on the technical aspect. And then in 12, I kind of expected a bit of a soar, and I don't know, it didn't really happen.
The tweezer in 13.
Dick's was fucking incredible. But
the tweezer in 13, right, T? That has to be the turn.
Which one?
The Tahoe one. The Tahoe one.
The Tahoe tweezer.
The one that
that was the summer, right?
Yeah, the one that screwed Dick's time, right? Like, yeah, that Tahoe tweezer that everyone always talks about that you go back to, that thing, that was kind of the highlight of summer tour. And then Dick's was Dick's back when Dick's was like raging, like in every year of Dick's.
The years I wish I had went.
Also, what was interesting about this year too was the Halloween run was one of those where Halloween was the first night, and then you got the two shows after.
That was a great Halloween. That was a fantastic Halloween
in Atlantic City.
Wait, was that
no, this was Winter Queen this year.
Oh no, that's not the one. I thought Thrill and Chillin', that was later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. That was a shit Halloween. Fuck that Halloween. I take it back.
Halloween.
I'm terrible at this.
Some good stuff in it though. The tour, I was definitely a little surprised going back into it. Kevin, I briefly touched on it the other day, just about how fast they were playing. Like, it was crazy to me to go back into it, especially those three Hampton shows. I was like, damn, man, they're like playing shit, like, and even like the jams and stuff had a little bit more gas in them, you know what I mean? And it felt very, especially compared to now, and you go into like some stuff and you're like, damn,
compared to now.
Yeah. And I was like, and Kev was like, well, it's gotten slow. I was like, yeah, but you don't really notice it because you're in the now and you're like living it, so it doesn't really feel like it's that much different because they're so technically sound now anyway that you get so much more out of it. But man, you go back to then and it's not like raw fast like 1.0 was, where when you look back at that and you're like, my God, this is like, but it was still almost like that knee-jerk reaction where I was like, holy shit, I don't remember them playing like with this much gas. So it was cool to go back in here.
Yeah.
And a little bit darker. All right, let's pull up the first night.
It's kind of wild that like 14 didn't follow.
Yeah.
You know,
They
Right.
can't string them together though. That's the tale as old as time. They give a fucking banger year and then they have a shit. I mean, not a shit, but like
Not a shit
they
year,
always
but a
take a
down
step
year,
back.
a downer
Yeah,
year compared to
yeah.
last year. Yeah.
well, thank
But
you.
then you get, but then you
Fair
get
to well.
2015, which is like, you know,
Yeah, summer was great for
Yeah.
sure. So
There it is. All right, the Wolfman, solid opener, I'd say.
Oh, we're not gonna go every single song of
No,
every
no, no,
single
no,
show.
no, no,
Okay.
no.
No.
We're gonna hit
All
the
right.
highlights. The Wolfman.
no, I like the
Gym.
gym, the stash, the I like the walls. Carini's obviously the highlight of the show, but honestly, this number line's good. And 2 shows prior to this, I think, which was night 2 of Dick's, also was a good number line, which is not a song you talk about like ever. But
Kev
yeah,
I
does.
don't.
I know, but I'm telling you, like the number
But
line.
how can you
worth
sit
checking
here and
out.
name like 7 songs before you mention the twist? That was a fucking really good twist.
I was talking about the first set, but yes, I was gonna say the twist was very patient. It had a little bit of ambient in it. I think that the ambient started to come back in 13, right?
Mhm.
More than it had been.
I don't
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
think the twist is anything special, but
But it
Oh,
was
it's fine. We don't have to agree.
it was a ribbon show though. Like there was some good, like that mound, you know, like that gym into that mound was very, again, like that's where I was like, geez, there's some gas in this fire tonight. Like it was going. And then man, that Carini was just spectacular, right?
Yeah.
Like opening night, that thing, you were just like, oh wow, okay.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I felt like the from number line through waiting in the velvet sea kind of drained the energy from the set, but the Carini's worth the Sparkle Cavern Carini. I'm a big fan that they threw the 2 little short ones in there before Carini.
Totally.
Yeah. But
And
the number
twist
line's
free.
worth checking out, man. I'm telling you. And the Antelope's good too.
Yeah, Antelope's always good. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
it-
Susie to close. And Kev, your circus comes to town, and then the Susie closing.
I am a fan of Circus Comes to Town. All right, let's see what we got the next night. This was probably the best night of the run. I don't know. Maybe the next night.
Oh, of the Hampton run.
Yeah, of the Hampton run of the 3.
I still would disagree, but that's all right.
All right, the gin, pretty fantastic
good.
way to open.
Very good gin.
That was great.
It's an excellent fast enough for you,
Yes.
actually.
Right.
Which
Oh,
again
wow.
is not a song you normally would talk about, but it's the best ghost of the year,
Yep.
I would say.
I would say too. That was my thing.
Not just the tour of the actual year. And I hate talking about Steam, but it's a pretty good one.
Why?
Mike,
You're not a Steam fan?
No, I can't really stand the song, but
Yeah.
I like this version.
I hated it then in 2013, 14, 15. But
Yeah.
now, like post thread and everything, it's grown on me, and now I'm a fan of it again. But
Yeah.
in those moments, I did not like that
Right.
song.
It gives me the meh vibes.
I think the drill came out during the Steam. It's actually one of the better Steams. See, I've been the
Right.
opposite. I was big on Steam, and the more I hear it, the more I'm like, eh.
I feel like
Good.
it's one of those songs I caught every show I went to because I wasn't back then. I wasn't doing like a tour. I would hit like 4 shows or whatever, and like so you could end up being same thing with Numberline. You hit 4 shows, and all 4 shows they play like Steam and Numberline, and it's just like fuck. Why do you always do this to me? You know.
What
I
I
like
really
the-
liked about
But
this
I
show,
always
though.
like the-
Go
All
ahead.
right.
No, go
No,
ahead.
I'm good. I'm done.
I was just gonna say what I really liked about this show. My favorite thing about it was the end of that first set, the My Sweet One into the Mike's Hydrogen Pog, because it was just like it was nice to hear it that way again, like a nice straight through ripping version. Great drop into hydrogen. That Pog had a little bit extra pogness in it too, like fast again, like that Gen right from the out of the gate. This show, that Gen was smoking, right?
I like the gin a lot. Yeah.
And even that jam in that Gen, when they dropped back into it, like it was still going. Like even when he came back, like the dun, dun, like it didn't slow down like how it usually kind of like slows and drops. And he kind of like came into it fast and then slowed it. I don't know. It was just, again, this is where I was like, damn, man, they're like, again, cooking
They
a lot of
lost
gas.
a step, huh? I think the whole band has lost a step.
At least step and a half. I mean, this is what 13 years ago, right? At this point. So
Yeah.
Just about. All right.
Pushing it. All right. So which one do you
So
think?
now for like the real best show of the.
Yeah, by
this is
far.
the one you're going with. Okay, fair.
I
Dude,
mean,
that Tweezer Golden Age is alone
Piper.
makes it.
No,
Well,
that,
yeah.
that run is such a great run right there. Like it's so good. And then the fun, like taking care of business, which I love the little things throughout this tour that they play. Like we'll get to it, but the back in the USSR, and I just like the kind of those like fun covers that you don't get anymore. Really, they're like
Divided Sky is excellent in the first set. It's
the back on the train is solid back on the train.
The Tweezer's excellent. The Tweezer Golden Age run is just
it might be the best second set of the tour.
I mean, it really kind of the Piper taking care of business segment 2001, like that whole run in the second set after the Paul and Silas opener is just kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, agree.
I'm gonna re-listen to this one again. I like this.
But it's also, one of two shows in a week that goes Tweezer Golden Age more or less in the second set, which is wild. But we'll get to that.
Oh shit! I hope this is the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
is this a really good one? Because I might be getting it mixed up.
All the Wooks were standing around going, working for a living. What the hell is this song?
But this was the show from the Hampton Run for me, and one of the top 3 shows of the fall tour, I would say.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I agree with you.
The Tweezer was a little evil. It had some good stuff, some mic bombs.
There's some great segments in both the Tweezer and the Golden Age, and they kind of just merge into one. There's a lot of good stuff in this.
Is the Golden Age? Is this where it was elevated to elite status?
It was pretty good. I don't know.
Getting there for sure. I think after Hartford,
way.
Yeah.
When you had 2 in a week, that really went there.
I missed this time period too when Mike was the only one doing the dirty bass bomb low stuff. Cause like now Trey always fucks around in that lower register. And like it's cool, like the bleepy bloopy sci-fi shit Trey does, but it almost like takes away because you go back and hear this and like Mike's has so much more freedom down there and nobody's like interfering with it. You know what I mean? Like that's his space where he's just like, like hitting those crazy notes. And now it's kind of like Trey's always just like fucking with them and like playing bass notes on the guitar. He like drops the octave and you're like, Trey, get out of Mike's way.
I actually thought this past year in 25 was one of the most prolific Mike years I've heard in a long time.
Yeah, he sounds great.
He sounded amazing.
That wasn't a dig on Mike. That was more so a dig on Trey getting in his way.
I wasn't even defending Mike. I just figured we're on the topic. I thought he would throw that out there.
Nice.
Agreed.
Yep.
All right. Next, we're going to Rochester.
Not the best show at tour.
I'm not familiar with this one.
KDF and Cross-Eyed and Yem, but it's just one of those shows that didn't really have anything that popped.
I think I liked the first set more than the second set.
It's crazy that
it's funny too going back and listening to like a shorter version of the My Friend now that because we're so used to it.
17 minutes now,
right? Being this like heavy jam song, and this one's like 5 minutes or whatever, and you're like, oh, you're in, you're out, okay.
Oh wait a minute.
Timber
there it is, halfway to the moon. That's why I don't really like this show.
Right.
There you go.
Timber, my friend, was fantastic, but I felt like the second set they got sloppy.
It's very standard in the first set, and then the second set just didn't have that.
And the fourth quarter, bug heavy things. Come on, guys! It's like doing 2 ballads for the encore.
Yep.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
The Hampton Run was good. They needed to reset.
Right. So where do we go next? Oh, we're going to Glen Falls. Oh, this is a fun one because of the opener.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the one I was talking about. I was trying to look up what happened on this day in 2013. I was wondering, like, did some Beatle die? Did something happen? Like something that would make them want to play Back in the USSR and While My Guitar Gently Weeps as like an opener and a closer, like bookends to this show. But I couldn't find anything, so I don't know if anybody
It was
knows
just
out
because
there.
they did the it was
I
just
don't
'cause
actually
they did
know.
the Halloween show there.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, that's where they did the first Halloween show in '94. Was this place?
The White Album.
Yes. I like Stealing Time. I'm a big fan. There's this great shirt we used to sell.
I
With,
have that shirt.
I do too. With
I
Miss
wear it.
Manners or Miss, what's her name?
Miss Minutes.
Miss Minutes.
Minutes.
not Miss
That's
don't
my
know.
favorite shirt. That's my
Yeah, me
favorite
too.
one.
I don't hate this Bowie.
Right. It almost went type 2.
I don't like the Bowie, but
I like the Bowie. I like the
nothing
gumbo.
outrageous. But
I like that stretch right there, the Bowie, the Golgi, the gumbo. And that gumbo again is one of those that's 5 minutes long that you're kind of like, man, I wish it had a little bit more into it. Like it's such a good 5
It
minute
has a good feel though.
jam. It does. It's great. That's why I wanted more.
yeah.
But it was a really cool, like I love that run of the Bowie Golgi gumbo. And then I love the I didn't know melt to end.
Melt's good.
And
Yeah.
horn. Love getting a horn in there too.
And actually Camel Walk too. Like
Yeah,
that's a
horn.
real funky, heavy, like fish heavy set. Like that's a great run there.
And
That
I'm a huge Alaska fan. So getting the 7 Below Alaska twist, I was like, nice. Like, I
Rock and
really
roll's
like
good
that.
though. Before that, and then I
Mhm.
like this twist better than the opener.
Oh yeah, okay.
But
Oh yeah, sorry, I fucked that up.
probably not.
Maybe. I don't know. I gotta go back and re-listen. I'm not
Yeah,
that
the-
confident.
I don't
twist
really
is-
hate on a hood ever, so I like
The
hood.
twist is very patient. It is.
I like this. this
I'm
twist.
with you.
Yeah,
That's
Not the
better
best
than the other one.
but it's better than the opener.
People like Waiting in a Velvet Sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Not out of Mike's song usually. But
A little weird tacking the
Hmm.
chalk dust on the end. That's all I'll say about that. But
Is that weird? I feel like that's
Yeah,
not weird. I feel like they do that.
what? Mike's
Yeah,
Close.
an extra song on there. Yeah,
no,
but
no,
really-
the chalk dust to close the second set. I feel like chalk
Well, no,
dust
no, they-
closes-
Yeah, but
do
after
that.
a hood is weird.
After a
I
hood.
agree.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
because you feel like Hood's closing the set.
Yeah.
And you're
But
like,
look
this
how
is it.
short that set was, though. They
Yeah, well, and
probably
they-
had the
Yeah, they
Yeah.
threw in a mailed-in chalk dust.
yeah.
Right, that's where
But I feel
trailers
like
to the
that's not
clock.
weird. I'm not saying it's a good move. I'm just saying
Right.
it's not unexpected.
It was a little clunky at the end, but I don't know.
Mailed in chalk dust is their MO. I mean, that's what they do all the time.
I don't
Dude.
like that 8-minute ghost encore either. So
anybody at the DCU Center in Worcester?
Worcester, no.
Worcester.
I didn't go to Worcester this year, and I probably should have, but no.
It was kind of dark over there in Worcester.
3.0 was difficult for me, but
Right.
again, I like the Wolfmans. I usually do, but they were kind of stretching it back out. I felt like this tour.
Wilson Curtain With,
Big,
fantastic.
big curtain width fan. So love
Mhm.
getting the width.
I
Yeah.
think my mind's was a bust out, or was it?
I think the
No.
Waves openers in the second set was awesome.
Right, another solid Carini, but nowhere near the Hampton one.
No, and a good ghost for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it was just a really fun though. That curtain with City's Rift free, mine's got a mind of its own. Like it was a fun run there. I thought of songs too. Like I thought it kind of ripped and something that's like, I don't know. They all kind of flowed together. It was a fun little. Like I was like, oh, this is good. Oh, this is real. Okay, yeah. Like it was just a cool. And same with the end. I liked the contact to start the encore. It's just a fun way of starting that encore. And then you get a rockin' Susie Greenberg, and then you get a Rocky Top, which is always ridiculously fun. And then to close it with a good time,
Mini set.
sick 4-song encore. Just great.
Yeah, I like the run to end from Disease on. That's a fun little run there.
It was, but nothing like
Nothing
spectacular
groundbreaking.
version
Serviceable.
of
Serviceable.
any of those. But
Serviceable.
I'm not upset
Exactly.
hearing any of those songs, regardless.
Apparently they went over on the curfew there that night. That's why we got the long encore. Sorry.
What were the alternate lyrics in Ghost? I don't remember.
I don't either. I just saw that too. I
Um,
wasn't paying attention.
What was it?
fuck.
Horn. Yes, Radio S Key. Exactly. A big Horn fan. Horn.
Answer to that too, but I don't. There you go.
$100 for a ticket in 2013. That is kind of insane.
Yeah, it just has a contained alternate lyrics.
Cover it up.
We will find out and let you know tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
Somebody will have to go back and listen to it, T.
just it.
Right. I was reading Page provided the score of the Red Sox Cardinals World Series. Man, that's how long ago that was, too. Damn. That's crazy.
That's right. The last time the Orioles were in the World Series was the first year PHiSH played. They probably hadn't even played a gig yet when the Orioles won the World Series. So,
Oh, yeah.
God help me. Party Time Punch You in the. I mean, I love that. This first set, not a bad tune in it for me.
Yeah,
I
no,
would rock that.
I like the Party Time opener always, and I thought this was good. The gin's good. Stash. I mean, you look at the run of songs they do in this first set, and again,
The stash is short but weird. I liked it.
I like when they do like something. I'm not a big Party Time fan, but I like when they open with something like that and then give you like a gem or a bag or a punch right after that, which is like what you wanted to be the opener. So you kind of get the double whammy there of like, okay, song, but then a really good, like, okay, this is what I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
I like
I
that.
feel like they wrote Party Time to be an opener. That's like one of those songs that feels like they were like, we need to write an opener, and then wrote Party Time.
Is it ever not an opener?
No, it's
It
so
has.
much in that like
Wow.
cities, not cities. What is it? Fuck, I just completely lost my train of thought. What are all those songs that they do like that? Like Cars, Trucks, Buses. Oh, duh. My brain was like cities, Cars, Trucks, Buses. But it has like that Cars, Trucks, Buses, like, you know, jiggity kind of bouncy feel to it, like they do in the openers.
Yes.
It's perfect for it. But
it's Party Time, man. To open
Party
the
Time,
show.
I know.
That's what's up. Like, you want that.
Yeah, but I feel like Party Time took the place of like a Maki Supa or something that used to be a fun opener in that spot that you'd be like, yay! And then they come out with this and you're like, eh.
It's kind of
I
like a
wouldn't
Buried
be-
Alive feel to it, right?
But not quite on that level. Like it's
No,
got
I
that-
know. It's the 3.0 it's the joy
Right.
version
Yes.
of,
Yes.
you know, those
Yeah.
songs.
But you're not going to get a, you know, I mean, I know there's been a couple, but you're not going to get a 10-minute Buried Alive now. You're going to get maybe a 9 or 10-minute Party Time.
Right.
Yeah, but that's probably 7 minutes too long. I don't want a 10-minute Party Time. I want a 3-minute get down and then go into the punch.
Why
Right,
do you hate the
exactly.
snare drum? Why do you got to hate on the snare drum?
I know, I love it, but that's like 10 minutes is a lot of snare drum.
It's a lot of snare drum for sure.
10 minutes is
Too
too long
much
to play
snare.
time.
Too much snare.
Is there such a thing as too much snare?
The Drowned is fantastic.
I like the drowned light combos into sand. Actually, the whole little run
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah.
And the Weeka Pog's good too. I don't know.
With the no quarter. That's crazy. Mike and Paige sharing the end of the set. I like traditional grooves a lot better. I think you rubbed off on me on that. Like after hanging with you for a few years, I kind of got really frustrated with the unconventional grooves. But No Quarter is such a cool fucking song and this is such a unique situation. I was like, all right, cool.
Sometimes it works, but again, to me, I don't know. I thought this the other day when I was driving and listening to the other one from the Hampton run, where I was like, oh, it just sounds so pure and nice. But it really is, and we've talked about this before, Kev, it really is Help Slip Frank to me. Like it totally is those three songs, and they just fit together perfectly. And when one is missing, you're like, this is weird. Like it just doesn't flow like it should. And when they're all together, you're like, this is how it should be. The puzzle fits. It like works perfectly. And I just like that jam inside the mics at the end to not drop into hydrogen is just such a weird feeling to me. You're just like, oh,
You're getting a no quarter instead is not a disappointment. I don't know.
Yeah.
but I mean, I don't know. No Quarter is not exactly one of my favorite Zeppelin songs either. So like, I'm never exactly like, yay. So whatever.
That's their
Okay.
best album.
Wow. See, I was all on T's side until he
It's
dropped
hard not to
that.
like that song.
I just don't. I'm personally, it's one of those songs that I'm kind of sick of. Like, it's just one of those that I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go take a piss. Sweet. Like, I don't.
I get emotional from that song, specifically with Paige singing it
Such
too.
a
Like,
great vibe.
Reminds
It's
me
so
of
The
good.
crowd realizes what they're actually playing finally.
Right. It's always that noise, and everyone's like,
I love that, though.
Zeppelin.
Although the
Reminds me
first
of-
time I saw it was way more emotional. It
Not
has
played that
gotten
often
overplayed a
anymore.
bunch.
It's a big
I don't know. I
deal.
feel like I've seen it a bunch though, or a handful of times. I don't know. Maybe not.
I'd like to see him change it up. Play like a "Your Time Is Gonna Come" or like let's get New Zeppelin. Like change it up
You're
a
not
little.
gonna play if you're.
Yeah.
A New Zeppelin song. Come on, I'm surprised they've never done Zepp for Halloween. Like maybe that. Like let's go back. old
Every
school and, like,
fucking fall, we have to have that conversation.
I know we do, but it's true.
Joe's
because-
Garage, Led Zeppelin. Like, all right, Fish fans, calm down. Like,
Yeah.
Tim, let me ask you this. People are saying that if they do Halloween this year, it's going to be that they're going to do American Beauty.
I also heard that, but I
where's
don't
that coming from?
believe that because
People talking shit online.
Because of the Bowie thing and then
Everybody's
not doing anything for Bobby, it feels like they were saving it to do a big thing for Bobby, like how they didn't. So
Yeah,
just
but
kinda
you know
like-
what? That's a good segue into the next show because honestly, in years past, Fish will do something for the artist if that artist happens to die that day or
on
like,
the day that they're performing,
right,
or the weekend.
and the next
yeah.
night when they open with rock and roll, Lou Reed had just died earlier that day, and this rock and roll, like they end the song and the whole fucking crowd just chants Lou, like it was fucking awesome, man. I mean, that was a real deal moment. But they did the same thing for Phil, right? Like Phil died the day before the first night of Albany in 24, and they opened with fucking Box of Rain. But Phil died that day. Bobby
Yeah.
died. They weren't touring, and then all of a sudden
Right.
they come back like weeks later. Like I think the expectations were.
Yeah, but what they
considering-
do when Charlie didn't die the day of either, did he? Didn't Charlie die earlier and then they played Shine a Light
That
as
was
an
like-
encore?
That was like the day before, though, I think, or like
Yeah.
2 days.
Okay.
It was
Yeah,
very
like in
close.
that-
to
I
the
understand, but it
show.
was still close. Like it was still
Right.
right there, though, right? Okay, yeah.
Bobby
Yeah,
wasn't.
but when did Bobby die? That was like a month
when
ago.
they actually started, Mexico again. It had been.
Yeah, but the thing, I mean, I think the problem with that though is yes, Fish is unique in its own way, but like Widespread didn't play for a while, and they did the Bobby tribute anyway. Like bands that weren't touring at that time, still once they came back and played their first show, they
But
still
all
did.
played
They
before
should. I
Fish,
think they
so it
should
had already
have.
been done by everybody else. Why?
Right.
That's why I think like the expectations for American Beauty might be higher because
Yeah.
Fish didn't do anything, and that's when they're gonna do they're gonna make their statement type of thing, or who knows?
They probably should, though. Like, even if it is predictable or whatever, like they probably should. It's fucking Bobby. Like, come on.
Well,
Right.
gonna
It's
be
like
right.
there's like one guy that's actually played with them and that Trey has like a history with like, yeah, it's just weird. I don't know. The whole thing it's weird. But wow, Kansas says no quarter again. I go to Dick's, can't help it. They fucking slayed that place and Vermi Merv Page kills it during no quarter. He does.
We should
they'll
go to
never
Dick's,
wrong with a Page
T.
song.
Can we get back to this show because it's really one of the better shows of the whole tour.
I guess. Go ahead.
I don't love the whole first set other than the rock and roll and that experience. The Maze.
Oh, you
is
don't
cool.
like Halfway to the Moon?
I don't.
Not a fan.
But everything else is just
In
kind of
Defeat.
like a quick version. Maze stands out, maybe Walls, but other than
Walls,
that,
yeah,
talk
Walls,
about.
I would say.
The second set on paper is phenomenal. The Tweezer and the Golden Age again, like I said at Hampton, are both just incredible. The Tweezer has so many fucking just bliss moments, and then like I don't even know. I think Trey's tone during the Tweezer jam is
I have Page for the win.
something I hadn't heard in a long time, right? And then kind of carries into the Golden Age. The 2001's dope. I don't know. I like the Fluffhead Slave close to that set, but obviously I got a little attendance bias for the show, but it was again not the greatest first set, and then they kind of just ripped it up in the second. It was awesome.
Yeah, second set's awesome. First set, not so much.
I mean, again, you get that fluff that feels like it's going to close the set, and then they throw a slave after it too, so you get a little bit of bonus there. And then a Loving Cup reprise is fantastic because Loving Cup, it's not one of those where you get Beyond the Sea of Stars into a reprise. You get a rockin' like Loving Cup, which should just be a closer on its own, into the best 2.5 minutes in rock. So it's fantastic. It's great.
Golden Age better than Tweezer this night, Scott.
It's close. I don't think so. I
do. See, I love it.
But it's really close. Honestly, they're both good, and they're both fucking really good at Hampton too. In this, like, it's wild.
Mm-hmm.
These two shows
Really good.
both have incredible versions.
2013 was a good year for Tweezer. A lot of good Tweezers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It was a Tweezer a year. All right, we're heading
All that
down to
extra gas
Reading.
they were playing with, Tim. When you have extra gas, it adds to
Yeah.
the goodness in Tweezer.
When I have extra gas, it adds to bad sleep and an angry wife. But what can you do?
A good Tweezer.
This show was really fucking fun. The
And I love The
Disease.
Divided Sky.
Yes.
It's not a song that you talk about twice in a, what is this, a 12 show tour or whatever it is. But
There's your Cars, Trucks, Buses opener too, Tim.
yeah,
Interesting, the split open wasn't finished.
but it was good.
And after the Divided Sky,
Nonetheless.
that's awesome. Like those two songs together, that's such 1-0 goodness right there.
I think the 20 years later, though, takes the crown for me for the night.
You're kidding.
Over the Disease.
The Reading Disease didn't do it for you? You're going to go with 20 years later?
Really? Contrarian.
The Reading Disease.
I'm impressed he didn't go
That's
backwards down the
I'll
number
take
line because
20
that's
years.
that's a real Kev move to be like, I like it backwards on the number line.
My buddies, that pre-WOOK buddies that I used to go to shows with, we always had this like little anecdotes we would say, and a show that starts with Cars, Trucks, Buses and ends with Grind, is a fun, like that. Just something about finishing out with Grind and how much fun that is, and starting with Cars, Trucks, Buses. Those are signs of a good show. And actually, Good Times, Bad Times is usually has a high batting average when that's in the encore. Usually follows a pretty good show.
Yeah, but how about the Reba in the encore? I mean, again, we skipped like right over another great Yem, but
we're not skipping anything. We're bouncing. We're bouncing around.
Bouncing around the set list.
About Yem ever. He's all over. He's done with it. He doesn't like it. I bring up Yem every time we do these, and he's like, eh.
So if you heard that number
It's
line,
like one of their best songs. What are you talking about? You can't just say every time.
I tell you what, that 20 years later, man, it had everything you wanted. And I know everyone talks about the Down with Disease, but I'm just telling you.
Yeah, sure, it's good. It's 20 years later. It's not a great song.
Oh,
yeah, let's talk about Soul Planet instead of Ghost or like.
Well, actually, Soul Planet's had some really good jams. Probably better than the 20 years later, to be honest.
I actually like it at Deer Creek in 24 better.
Than of course, it's a great jam vehicle. That
right,
Disease is really fucking good though. The way he starts with the guitar, but it sets up the bass.
One of the best ones ever, actually.
Yeah, I agree. The jam at the end is phenomenal.
Apparently, this was only the fourth time that Reba had appeared in the encore up to this point.
Great encore. You're getting bouncing, you're thinking, ugh, and then Reba, and then you get a Good Times, Bad Times to crush
again as that, exactly, as that extra closer. You're like, fuck yeah,
dude, it's great.
Yes,
I saw Goose in this arena.
That doesn't matter.
I saw Goose there with you. Didn't I?
I was gonna say I was with Kev
and Trey.
Trey.
That poor bass player for Goose. They made him go out there with a wood block and like parade around.
He looked like such a tool.
Right. He was like, I hate this.
Well, I was going to say I saw Trey, but you're like, yeah, I know what we're talking about. But the reason we went was for Trey. Goose was the side act.
Goose was just the other band playing. All right. Let's check out this Halloween show. Weird stuff going on at the Boardwalk Arena, huh?
Not a great first set, but Stash is good. Gin's always good.
This
The,
was the
that
night
was
I
a good year.
realized, and I'm a late to the party compared to you guys, so I apologize it was so late. But this was the night I realized that Fish fans are insufferable twats. Because like so many people were complaining that they didn't get their fucking whatever covered. I'm like, I'm sorry, and like I agree with you, but also shut the fuck up. I don't know. Now proceed to complain about not getting whatever cover you wanted to get.
The
No,
Led Zeppelin
I
cover.
was going to say the playbill didn't even. They called it. They didn't call it
Wingsuit.
Fuego then. Yeah, it was called the
Yeah, it was
Wingsuit,
wingsuit.
right? Like the Fuego album hadn't come out yet.
But the wombat gag was cool.
Well,
With Abe
there were highlights
Vigoda.
within there. The Fuego was good too. Like
The
I don't
Fuego
know.
was great. I love that.
I love Sing Monica. They'll like never play that song again, and nobody cares if they do except me. But
It's such a
I'm a
funny,
Sing Monica
funny thing
fan.
to say.
Sing Monica could have been a top 10 hit if another band had done it with the right marketing.
The Line is one of Kev's favorite songs. We
Yeah,
all know
Love
that.
Yep.
I can't.
But
stand
okay,
that.
but in the moment, it's like when I went and saw Ghost of the Forest, I had heard none of those songs before, and you go through a whole show of new material that you never heard before. It kind of it requires a different kind of listening. I feel like than hearing Tweezer for the 40th time.
Yeah, you have to actually listen, enjoy the music, and not just fucking go through your nostalgia bullshit.
And be like, what is this? Oh, 555. This could be a banger someday. This song fucks.
And then no.
I was
don't
more
care-
like
I don't agree with your hypothesis though, because people I feel like received Thrilling Chilling and Sci-Fi Soldiers better than this. I don't think it was the fact that it was
You're
new
not wrong.
material. I think it was the fact that it was this material. And also the expectations. This was the first time they were like,
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
a cover. Right. We're gonna
Right.
just do a whole album of our own shit. And they didn't even disguise it like they did with Cat. I think they learned because this wasn't received so well. So when they did Cosmot, they disguised it.
Right.
but at least
And did a
part
whole
of this
thing
was
around it.
Fish fans being insufferable too, though. Like, I'm not saying it was a great album or a great idea, but like, it was very innovative, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
for
I think
sure.
it got it was unjustified how much hate it got.
I think though, Tim, to the point of them being insufferable, it's also like you come into it, this band, like they always give us a cover, they always do something great, and then you're kind of like, well, they played their own songs, like how egotistic, like why couldn't they just sprinkle
But
those?
they
you know what I
sold
mean?
it as a cover from the future. They were
Right,
covering
but I'm just
themselves,
saying,
which was
it's
awesome.
how you go into it feeling, and then you're kind of just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things, because it's been built up so much that it's a hard first less. When you get that, you're just like, oh, but it's your own album, like, oh.
But
Not
this is
saying-
very on the nose. Like this is our new album. This is
does
like,
the, does the
the
third
playbook,
set
like,
does
suck
the
it.
third does the third
There's no
set
mystery like Cosmot was. Like none of it.
No,
Like no, you're getting this. These are
Yeah.
the songs we're gonna play. Actually, you don't know them. Fuck you.
right.
Here's
Like
the
it or
one.
not, here's our whole album as that set for Halloween. Good, here you go. And then they come out in set 3 and play Ghost. You're like, oh, thank God, we're back.
does the third set save the show?
It's good to set. I mean, really,
Yeah.
it really is. For what it's worth, on a Halloween show, it's definitely a very good third set. So
Wait, I got one more thing on the second set, Kev. I'm sorry, and then we can move on. I think one of the other problems is that the album's not a good album for a set. It's backwards. Amidst the peals of laughter into You Never Know is a fucking terrible way to end a set. If they did it backwards and it was a Fuego into Wingsuit, I actually think you could make that a bigger, more appropriate ending to a set.
listen, it's
It
definitely
starts
like,
strong and then dies as you go through it. The end of
Yeah.
that album is just complete horseshit.
no. In the end, I mean, the album itself, and most of these songs didn't even make the album, but it's one of my least favorite. Like
I
it's
think
bottom-
even those
bottom
last
3
10
studio album ever. So
those
doing
last like 4, because after Devotion to a Dream, which is a fun song, but then you get a Mike song, you're like, okay, Mike song,
An
whatever, great.
MSK, yeah. that's
Right, and then you
bullshit.
get Winter Queen, which is like mellow as shit, right, and brings you down anyway. And then Pearls of Laughter, and You Never Know. It's a tough way to end, like you're saying. like,
Peals
it's a
of
tough
Laughter.
out.
I only know that because in the first Fish bracket,
of
I had
Laughter,
that song ranked second to last, right above Jennifer Dances. I didn't even.
Jennifer
Yeah.
Dances should have been above it, actually.
I probably should have. Yes, that
But
was more
when you're
just
down
fucking
to
with
like
people.
the 356th and 355th song. it doesn't go.
Exactly. Anyway, Halloween.
Anyway.
I think that third set is big.
It was.
On
It was.
paper
It was. After what they had done, like it. Stop complaining. That's a good
They
set.
had to do something, man. They had
Right,
To do
you're like,
something.
here's this to appease you all. Here's some greatest hits. Like the only thing they didn't give you is like a Yem or a Tweezer or something like that in there, but you got your Ghost Carini, Birds.
The
Theme was
Antelope
excellent,
is
by the way.
fun. Mid-set Hood. I guess they didn't like doing Hood for closing a set at this point. All right. This
Hey,
might have
there's
been
my Maki Supa.
Yeah.
you take out the middle set. This was a better show.
This is my third favorite show of the tour.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know between Hampton and Hartford, but this would be third.
Right. Cavern, Runaway Jim, fantastic way to open. Early Sand.
The Jim Sand is excellent. Again, I'm saying this and I hate Halfway to the Moon. All right. You know that about me. The Possum's really good. The Bowie's not worth shitting upon. I'm not going to go crazy. This twist
Oh, you're
is
so generous.
This twist is one of the best versions of the song ever. And people don't talk about it enough.
Little Under Pressure in there.
Fucking just an incredible adventure through twist. And, you know, there's been a lot of talk of Void of Maki Supa lately, and this one's dope.
Kush.
I don't know. I really like this show overall. Again, the twist is outstanding. Jaboo's good. The Light, the Slave, the Sally Encore is awesome.
We're
It's
going
a really
on
fun show, man.
We're going on 3 years without a Maki Supa. I think the last one was in 23. So
That's
yes.
correct.
And it's a weird, I mean, it's a cool, like that Boogie On wedge is a cool little thing there into the Slave at the end. That's fun.
Great. Yeah.
And that meat stick into it, right? Like you get that whole dance vibe jamming through there. Like it's a really cool run of stuff there. I like the end of the first set a lot. I love Jesus Loves Chicago and that Bowie. Like it's so good.
It was right.
It was Mike's night. He gets all the accolades from me.
All the accolades. A
All
lot of
the
covers. I like the covers in the encores here, like Sneak and Sally here. We've got Two Good Times. We got
Bad Times. Yeah.
While My Guitar Gently Weeps. We got Quinn the Eskimo after Halloween. Like it's been a really cool cover heavy.
Two
encore.
Quins. They got Quinn out there twice.
Yeah.
There's another one who's been missing since 2019 at Camden.
I was at that show.
I was at that show too. I didn't know you yet though.
I didn't know you either. We saw a bunch of
I
shows
still
together
think this
without
is
knowing
one
each
of the
other.
best themes ever, and more so than the
Theme has taken on a life of its own in the past year and a half though.
Yeah, but this one's really fucking great, man. It's a really nice version.
Big, huge first set.
It's a big version for 2013 for theme. I don't know.
Dude, the Wilson Rift is a great opener. Like great openers. Like that's just it rips. Like and then also that's but whatever.
Yeah.
Uh,
I want to say 13 might be the year theme came to life for me because I remember the New Year's run. There was a really good theme too. I think it was 13. It might have been later, but I'm pretty sure it was in 13. Was a really good theme too. So that's two within a month of each other. I think we're pretty good.
Yeah. And then there we go with our limb by limb Mike's Hydrogen Pog.
The right way.
The right way.
I think Trey was trying to pack everything into the second set. He knew it was the last night.
Disease and Tweezer were great. I don't know. There's not the rest of the set. This kind of falls off, but you got a couple highlights in there in the second set for sure.
Number line the set. You see how often they played that fucking song? I bitch about this all the time. And
I know,
don't
and then you know what? I felt like that was going to happen, and I wanted to lead this off with the tour. The tour opener has a very good number line, and Dick's, you know, literally 2 shows prior, but there was a gap there. Also had a really good number line. It's not a.
I always complain about how often they played it.
Or hear about, but I'm telling you, this year had a couple really good ones.
Yeah, and also a couple of really shitty ones because they played
No,
it like
because it's
17
always
times.
shitty. Right. Yeah, but that's
That's
a
the
different-
problem. That's too many fucking number lines, Scoot.
Too many number lines.
I hear you.
Can you have too many number lines?
Yeah, I like
Yes.
while Kansas's theme is getting dark and intense. Yeah, I like that. That's kind of the song
Was that the end of the tour?
with
Yeah.
Mel
Yeah.
that kind of has
12
that
shows.
darkness to it. Yeah,
I
that
want to
was it.
shout out the New Year's that we're not going to talk about, but
I was
that is
I
my.
was there.
Me too, man.
I was on the floor.
Oh, I was way up in the 200s because
I was in
poor.
between stage and Gem Truck. So when the Gem Truck came out, I was like equal distance from where I was from the stage. It was like perfect.
Nice.
I just had to turn around and I was like the exact same distance away. But now they were elevated a little higher when they got on the Gem Truck. The shit was dope. But only the second set of that show's worth talking about anyway.
Yeah.
The other two sets were fucking mad as fuck. I was halfway to the moon. Jesus Christ.
Got a
It
lot of
haunts
them.
you.
Right off the rip, it loved me. It just wanted to be with me. I don't know.
All
why.
right.
All right, guys.
Yeah, fun
Tomorrow
stuff.
night. Tomorrow night we're doing Live. Friday we're over on Volume at noon. Next week, I don't know.
I just
Next
realized
week.
my shirt has 13 on it. How appropriate.
Oh, yeah, look,
That was
that's
a
why you
happy
wore it
accident.
tonight.
Yeah. Happy
Very
accident.
nice. That's awesome. There you go. It's good seeing you. That was fun going over this. It was a
Great
good
to have
call.
all you guys on. It's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun doing
we'll
this.
try
this
again
month.
in a couple months, maybe April, May, see what's going on. And we'll talk, Scott. We'll figure out what we're doing. Tim,
Cool.
always a pleasure.
Thanks,
Hope to see you over the Sphere run for some after shows, maybe.
Yeah.
I know it's
mean,
way late. I realize that it's like 1 a.m, and that's
I
way-
wake up at 4, so I might as well just wake up a little bit
Just stay
earlier.
up. But it's a
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday night run, so you can, one of those weekends, just skip Thursday. You can do Friday, Saturdays.
just take off
Yeah.
work and do fish. Just sit on the couch.
Yeah,
and
come
watch.
on, like you used to.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
Good luck.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys.
Awesome seeing you
sure
guys.
you
Thanks,
like,
guys. Thanks over
subscribe.
on
Thank you.
Volume Radio SK, Verm, Wild Kansas, Fractal Team. Good seeing you guys. And we'll see you all tomorrow night on Live. Good seeing you, Scott. Good seeing you, Wook.
Always
Come
a
around
pleasure.
more, Tim.
Later.
Thank you.